Hello everyone. Today I have selected the novel To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee's 1961 Pulitzer winning book for review. This is one of the most loved classics of all time. The novel is about a child's view of racial inequality and justice. The beauty of literature and Lee's talent for narration makes this a wonderful novel. The book explores the moral nature of human beings from the perspective of a 6-year-old scout. The story takes place in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama, during the Great Depression in America. Scout lives with her widowed father, Atticus Finch, who is a prominent lawyer, and her brother, Jem Finch. During a summer, they befriend Dill, a boy on a visit to his aunt every summer in their neighborhood. The children become fascinated by the spooky house on their street named Radley Place, and the reclusive person Arthur Radley staying there without ever stepping out of the house. In the following chapters, Scout recounts a series of stories introducing us to the other characters in the novel and about the town's social order. When the court appoints Atticus to defend a black man, Tom Robinson, accused of raping a white woman, Mayella Yule, Scout and Jem are subjected to abuse by their peers, neighbors, and extended family. Tom's trial begins. Scout, Jim, and Dill secretly listen to the trial of Tom, even though Atticus forbids them from attending. When the accused man is placed in the local jail, a mob gathers to lynch him. Atticus faces the mob down the night before the trial. He establishes that Mayella and Bob, her father, are lying. Despite the significant evidence pointing to Tom's innocence, the all-white jury convicts him. The innocent Tom later tries to escape from prison but is shot to death. This event underscores how thoroughly the justice system has failed Tom and the black community of Macomb. Bob, humiliated by the trial, tries to take revenge by spitting in Atticus' face, trying to break into the judge's house and menacing Tom Robinson's widow. Finally, he attacks Jem and Scout while they were walking home on a dark night after the school Halloween party. Arthur Radley is the one who comes to their rescue and stabs Bob fatally during the struggle. Arthur carries the wounded Jem back to Atticus' house, where the sheriff, in order to protect him, insists that Bob tripped over a tree root and fell on its own knife. After sitting with Scout for a while, Arthur disappears once more into Radley House. Later, Scout feels as though she can finally imagine what life is like for him. He has become a human being to her at last. Whereas Scout is able to maintain her basic faith in human nature, despite Tom's conviction, Jem's faith in justice and in humanity is badly damaged, and he retreats into a state of disillusionment. Atticus' final lines that most people are nice when you finally see them for who they are helps Scout's maturation process. She embraces her father's advice to practice sympathy and understanding and demonstrate that her experiences will not damage her faith in human goodness. Thus, she is transformed significantly over the course of the novel. Atticus is a great male character full of virtue. He is an amazing father. He hates violence and he is so principled. Mockingbird is a metaphor meaning someone who is weaker, and to kill a mockingbird is to take advantage of the weaker person, and that it's a sin, the book says. Lee shows us the racial prejudice prevalent in those times through Tom's trial, and that how terrible it is to stand in judgment of others when their lives are involved. At the end, Tom's trial remains a lasting injustice that can never be repaid. The novel is deeply moving and gives us more takeaway after each reread. I would really advise you to give it a try, not only because it's a beautifully crafted masterpiece, but it's also the one which makes you feel a lot. Thank you.